Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Now here's Butler. Moody passes to Curry. Outside Podziemski. On the wing, Green, defended by Şengün. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. Count the basket.
The closer the better for Draymond, but once he's in his comfort zone, he's good to go.
And the Rockets with possession. Brooks outside. And here's Thompson for three. He buries it from three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Podziemski. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Curry against Van Vliet. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Thompson's got 5 points.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Curry surveys. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. And a deep three from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
On the wing, Brooks. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Curry. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
The underrated defense of Steph Curry going coast to coast.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Allie, thank you.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
Thompson outside. Pass to Brooks. Green against Butler. A shot to stop the run. And another miss by Houston. The Warriors lead by 6. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift, that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
It's his first trip to the line.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Free throw good. Green. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And both free throws good for Green. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, BA, I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Now here's Van Vliet. To the middle. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer, Brooks. The Warriors pull it in. Right side, Green. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need this. And it's finished off inside by Green.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point lead. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Goes up at the stripe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Keep somebody on Butler. If you lose track of him, he'll nail shots like that.
Rockets trail by 8. Now Van Vliet. Yet to see a basket. Şengün with it. Green picks him up. Van Vliet against Curry. Free throw line jumper. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Podziemski. Off the mark there with a 3. The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Thompson with it, defended by Podziemski. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Outside Butler. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 6. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Moody. On the wing, Thompson. 7 points in the game. 3-pointer, Brooks. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Van Vliet. Nice D from Moody.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Curry. From downtown. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 8.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Now Şengün. Here's Green. Takes it inside. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
The Warriors lead by 4. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Brooks against Butler. Pass to Curry. From deep. Not going to go that time. Rockets trail by 4. And here's Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Now here's Şengün. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Curry. Give him 8 points now with his first shot attempt. Here's Moody. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Van Vliet with it. Still no points. Şengün, a screen on Curry. To the paint. And Şengün, throw it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Outside Green. Curry with it. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 10 points.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Brooks outside. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's Green. And it's Houston scoring again.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet right side. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Clock at 2. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. Pass to Curry. Now Moody. Back to Curry. It's Podziemski on the wing. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Van Vliet. Hauled in by Curry.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Moody misses. Rockets trail by 6. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. On the take. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Payton's checked in for Podziemski. And Hield is subbed in for Curry. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Brooks. Eason's checked in for Thompson. And Whitmore subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 9. Smith with a screen on Hield. And here's Green from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Green's got 9 points.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Hield passes to Kuminga. Back to Hield. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Butler against Smith. Butler can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence, Clark.
Well, not just self-confidence, B.A. You better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left, off the catch. He can dribble into the three on occasion. That shot he's got is pure.
And he drops the first. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Hield hits them both. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
He's off on the first.
In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
And the second free throw is good. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Holiday against Curry. Hield for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Hield's got 5 now.
Almost looks effortless, but Hield has worked hard to build those efficient mechanics.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Şengün. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. The Warriors lead by 8. Here's Payton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Houston has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Outside Whitmore. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Here's Hield. So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Aaron Holiday out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the 3. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the inside. Gets stolen by Hield. And the shot goes in. Hield's got 7 points in the game.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Curry against Holiday. Here's Eason. And the Rockets tack on 2 more. And so it's Golden State with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Holiday. Curry's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Şengün with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Şengün. He has 6.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Hield. He's got 7. Kuminga finds Hield. Curry against Holiday. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Rockets trail by 3. Down low. Here's Whitmore. Hield with the defensive effort. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside Curry. Ooh, Curry up and in through contact.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Whitmore goes in. Pass to Smith. And that one good. Smith's got 6.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Now here's Hield. 7 points in the game. Now Curry. And Curry with the take. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Now here's Şengün. Defense right on him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
Can't get the first one.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Holiday. And he's good on the second. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, The Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And here's Kuminga for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Eason, the pass to Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
The first free throw is good.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
Smith hits them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
The Warriors leading. And here's Podziemski. 5 points in the game. Outside Curry. Outside Payton. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Payton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rockets trail by 5. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Goes up off the inbound, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Now here's Curry. He's got 18. Driving to the basket. Rebound by Van Vliet. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Eason. Here's Şengün, defended by Podziemski. Doubled by Kuminga. Back to Eason. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Brooks left side. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 5. Payton with it. He's picked up by Eason. Payton passes to Kuminga. Payton against Eason. Pass to Curry from the arc. That won't go either for Curry.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Brooks with it. There's the three. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Van Vliet against Curry. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Payton. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Smith. Shot from the inbound. And there's Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Şengün, the screen. Takes one from 10 feet. Thompson's shot is off.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Inside. Here's Butler. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Rockets trail by 9. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, look at the strength from Van Vliet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
Now here's Podziemski. Green covering. Green able to hit from 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Rockets trail by 10. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Golden State.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Down low. Butler drops it in.
And you know what? That's why you got to stay up on Butler. I mean, he's really good at stopping on a dime and pulling up for the shot.
now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And it's Thompson penetrating.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. You're just forcing the defense to act.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good from Thompson. Now Butler. Give him 8. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you.
Mind the lane. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Green. Houston with another miss.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Butler. Butler, unfazed.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Butler knowing precisely what to do in that situation. I'm really impressed by how smart he is.
Green against Hield. Brooks outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Green. It's Podziemski on the wing. And here's Butler. Butler takes it in. Shot clock at 5. Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Thompson passes to Green. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes a first.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
And both free throws good for Green. Thompson scanning the floor. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Warriors with the rebound. Moody's got 4 rebounds in the game. Podziemski. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Releases from 15. No good off the glass. The Warriors lead by 14. Butler, good. Butler's got 12.
The well put together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there. Not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 9. Over Butler. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Outside heel. Lets the 3 fly. Outside for Butler. Fires the 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
You know, Butler's focus on the offensive end really giving him an edge right now. When he gets locked in like that, he can be highly productive.
Van Vliet outside. And it's in. Only 2 for 9, though.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
Butler passes to Green. Outside Butler. Green, a screen. Butler finds Green. 3-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 15. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. That one goes in. He's got 6.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Butler. No good on the buzzer beater. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at center, filling out the middle. That's the Warriors 5. Beyond the arc. Brooks with the rebound. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. Trailing by 13. Thompson with it. Here he goes, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer this rookie can be. Thompson just doing whatever he wants right now.
Outside Moody. To the inside. Green gets up and powers it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Curry against Van Vliet. He's off on the layup. The Warriors lead by 13. Pass to Butler. Back to Podziemski. Now here's Moody. Outside Butler. Now here's Curry. He's got 22. Back to Butler. Over Brooks. Butler can't get it to go. It's stolen by Green. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Green in the post. Guarded by Van Vliet.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Free throw good. Green.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Rockets trail by 14. Brooks outside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Van Vliet, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
First one falls. And you know, Clark, Fred Van Vliet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred Van Vliet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner. Tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and has proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at a really high level.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Curry, 22 points for him, 4 on the clock.
Excellent defense by Şengün. He's strong, he's tall, he can move his feet, and he knows how to position himself.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Van Vliet. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Moody. Back to Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got 24.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. On the wing, Green. Fires it from 18. And he makes it. Green's got 13 now.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
Now here's Podziemski. He has 7. Pass to Green. Podziemski with it. Working on Green. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Now Van Vliet. He's got 10. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, you got to stay grounded on that pump fake. Butler really effective at getting the defender to jump into his space.
That's good from Butler.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production, plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
Now here's Brooks. 7 points in the game. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Nails it from 3. 13 points in the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Curry passes to Butler. Moody with it. Launches it. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Brooks. It's Thompson. High post. Brooks against Curry. Outside. Green. Thompson, a screen on Butler. Green for 3. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And the Warriors making a switch here. Hayden's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Butler finds Curry. The baseline, Jay. Count it. Curry's got 29.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Curry against Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Curry. Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Payton passes to Curry. Over Van Vliet. And there's another one for the Warriors. Rockets trail by 14. Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Back to Smith. From deep. And another miss by Houston.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Butler. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Butler's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Brooks, the pass to Green. The baseline J is on the way. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Curry from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 14. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Butler passes to Curry. Outside Payton. Pass to Butler. Fires from the line. Again, Golden State.
And you can count that jumper as money time. And he's always prepared to get his shot up.
The Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Outside, Green. To the paint. And Sengun throw it down.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Outside Podziemski. The 3 from Curry. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Smith outside. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Butler. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Shot from 12. Terrific work from Green inside.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop. It's hauled in by Houston. Brooks outside. Pass to Green. Brooks outside. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by Payton.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. It's going to be Curry shooting. It goes on Fred Van Vliet. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Now here's Green. He's got 17. Tries the spin move. Outside Eason. Smith outside. Green finds Smith. They get the rebound. Adams. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside heel to the left wing. Now here's Jackson Davis. The D's right on him. And the basket by Curry.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Green. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Wow, Green looks almost unstoppable out there, crashing through the defense and getting into his shot.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
56 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Nice execution inside from Green.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Curry against Green. From 7 feet away. The shot, no good. Rockets trail by 14. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Smith. Now Eason, guarded by Payton. Butler passes to Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Up top, Smith. Give him 8. Green with the ball. Smith with a screen on Payton. Green for 3. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Houston. 11-point game. Taking a look at the Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Cam Whitmore out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Eason in at the 3.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good. The Warriors lead by 10. To the middle. Şengün with a steal. Whitmore with it. And it's Hield picking him up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And for the Warriors, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Curry passes to Payton. Back to Curry. From behind the arc. And it's Hield, that time on the assist from Curry.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Curry against Holiday. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Curry against Holiday. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Rockets trail by 12. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Unable to get that one. This one for three. Eason pulls it in. Houston's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Outside Whitmore. Şengün, a screen on heel. Here's Whitmore. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Curry. And here's Jackson Davis. Inside. Outside Payton. Fires the three. And the Warriors miss again. And here are the Rockets. Down by 12. Here's Whitmore. Smith outside. Here's the three. They get it back. Six to shoot. The three. And it's Eason with the three.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And here's Curry for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 42 in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Holiday. Şengün, the screen. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. And Şengün throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
The Warriors lead by 10. Outside Curry. Offline with a three. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Holiday. And the layup falls.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. No one near him. Good on the jump shot. Curry's got 44.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Up top, Şengün, covered by Jackson Davis. Pass to Whitmore. It's stolen by Hield. Driving in. The kick out, Curry. Six on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
And he knocks down the first one. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Payton. And a change for the Rockets. Van Vliet's checked in. And so Curry nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Looney on the double team. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with the shot through the foul inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. No good on the second free throw. The Warriors lead by 11. Kuminga with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Kuminga's shot is off. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Whitmore. Now here's Şengün. Jacks up a 3. The Rockets with another miss. And here's Hield. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. On target from range. Curry's got 49 in the game.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Şengün, a screen on Curry. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. They led by as many as 18. Down low. Here's Looney. Good on the short little jump shot.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Rockets trail by 16. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Smith. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Podziemski. Whitmore defending. Curry against Van Vliet. Outside Curry. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Rockets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And Moody is subbed in for Hield. The Warriors lead by 15. Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Moody. Here's Butler. To the inside. Here's Curry. No good. Rockets trail by 15. And stolen by Green. Here's Podziemski. No good from outside. The Rockets have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Podziemski. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Şengün. And so he's able to get one of two. The Warriors lead by 14. Now Curry. Green finds Butler. Puts up a three. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
VanVleet. And they get it back. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. The three is up. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Green, a screen. Curry from deep three-point land. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside, Green. Back to VanVleet. Launches a three. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Curry. Now here's Moody. Brooks defending. Now here's Podziemski. Tightly guarded. Podziemski. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I see him.
Butler against Brooks. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. On defense, the Rockets. 15-point game. Butler against Brooks. Butler passes to Moody. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. Takes a three. Thompson pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
VanVleet on the wing. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They led by as many as 18. Moody on the wing. Outside Podziemski. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. VanVleet outside. That one is off. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors lead by 12. Green with the ball. Green picks him up. Green, the pass to Curry. 1:36 left in the game. Outside Butler. Up and over Brooks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Butler has never lacked the willingness to be aggressive and to hunt contact, and you got to love that toughness aspect about Jimmy Butler's game.
Good on both. Rockets trail by 14. VanVleet with it. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Curry against VanVleet. Outside, Green. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Green's got 29.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Warriors.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Now here's Moody. Pass to Curry. Outside Butler. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And thank you for spending.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy,
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg.